Welcome back to another video. As you can see, we are again back upstairs. Last video we got that far with insulating, and this time we are gonna do this side of the house. Well, I guess it's just the 2 bedrooms left, and yeah, this is gonna be the most difficult part because there's a giant beam that they have put here to reinforce the beams of the bedroom. They were kind of a bitty rotten. They may be missing 30% of themselves, kind of like falling up, but the cores are actually really hard. That's why we left them there. But when they did put this on, there was clay up here, so that was a lot of tons of weight on the beams. So of course it makes sense to reinforce it. Currently it wouldn't be needed because, as you see, we just have rock wool up here. We don't have those tons of weight hanging on the beams, so currently would be okay to be without that big beam. But we are not going to remove that until we change the roof. But yeah, let's get started and see how fast we can get this 2 bedrooms done and see what mess is underneath our bedroom ceiling, like kind of on the ceiling.
Brawo, i wypuna podiki.
Here you go. So before we continue on and put the plastic sheet and insulate, we found, well, we knew about these holes because this all winter long, last winter, this been blowing in a lot of cold on our bedroom. So this is kind of like north winds, a lot of winter winds come through here. Here's holes all the way through and they just blow directly in. We had foamed the plastic on, but that was nowhere near enough to close up the holes. So now we're going to use mortar. We have some mortar mixed up and we're going to fill up the holes and make it quite nice and smooth. And then the plastic sheet's actually going to attach here. We might need to add kind of another connection of the plastic sheet, and then we're going to connect it over here. Let's get on and attach that, and yeah, that's going to look a lot better once it's like all nice and smooth.
Why did we do that? Like to cause extra work right now, tape it closed instead of just like.
I don't know. Cool. So what we didn't mention is that the problem with the bedroom is the wall doesn't go all the way till the top. So the wall is this big and it has 2 layers, so outside layer, inside layer, and the outside layer actually cuts off and the inside layer goes up. So that's a big problem because that means just the wind is blowing in and we cannot insulate on top of the wall. So it means that through the brick is coming a lot of cold. We did check that with the thermal camera and this was the worst room. So we had the most cold in the corners between the ceiling and the top of the wall. We had actually 0 to a -1 degree at the top of the wall, which is really bad. So this allows us now to put insulation all the way in there and insulate the top of the wall and even a bit further out. And it's also preventing a big wind coming in. We could have done this all the way through the house a long time ago, but we never thought it was a problem, and we said we're gonna do it whenever we change the roof, which is of course taking a while. It's been 5 years. So we are kind of doing this kind of temporarily. We didn't plan it or nothing. It's just gonna be what it is for the winter, and it's gonna weather out and it's gonna be no problem. So let's go upstairs and put all the insulation in there, and we're actually gonna cement a bit of the inside so mouses don't live in there again. And yeah.
Yeah, we could also have bricked it out, like do it properly.
We
would
could
be
have done
just
the
to
brick,
brick
yeah.
it. But we have some plans about upstairs, extending the upstairs, so it would be waste of work, waste of time, material. I think that was like the cheapest, quickest, easiest.
That is the easiest option, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's get going.
That looks much better.
So we are done. It's 9 o'clock in the evening. It took a lot longer. I think we started around 10, 11. And it took, I think, 5-6 hours more than we expected. But yeah, it was kind of a lot of work, a lot of foam to get rid of. We did cementing as well. We did it all with wood, so we are all secured down. So pretty much we are making sure also mouses can't get easily in, and also air can't get easily out. So the heat, and we definitely have plenty of holes, so it's not like it's fully airtight, but I think it's a lot better than we had with the foam, because the foam just unsticked with the first wind that goes into the room with the window or the door. It just went whoop and unsticked.
Yeah, we could hear that in the window. We were like,
yeah, you could just hear the plastic because it creates pressure and it lifts up the insulation. If we did it foam maybe with the wood, that would be the best, but I think the foam just creates such a mess that I'm not doing the foam again. So let's get on with insulating it and putting all the rock wool everywhere. So this will be the biggest, not biggest mess actually, this will be the easiest part.
Yes.
Let's just get the masks on and
quickly do it.
So we have the next day. We worked till nearly 11 o'clock to finish the other room. It took quite a while because of the beam and all the mess that we was going through. And now we're gonna do this one, this room. This is the last part of the house that we need to insulate. And we're not gonna film a lot of it because we already have seen the process many times and we have filmed a lot already from that room. So let's get going and hopefully we finish this one quickly. This one should be pretty easy, hopefully. So it's many hours later. We have actually gone to the store. I fixed the car and gone to the store and we got ourselves a new sheet. So we are actually going to put a brand new sheet on instead of the other ones that were there, because they had a lot of holes and it's just no point when the sheets are so cheap. And I got a bonus, which means I got a full size sheet, 6 meters, and it means it can go all the way across the room. So let's cut it to the size, because I got 10 meters, so a lot more than we needed, just because it was quite cheap. So let's put it on, and it should be a lot faster than doing 2 separate sheets, because then it's less connections you need. A lot of you also said, first time we did it, I don't know about the videos that have been now released regarding the installation, but in the first videos that we did, a lot of you said that the plastic sheets are going to cause condensation, water buildup, moisture, so on, and make the wood rot. The wood is perfectly bone dried, not a single droplet of water was under the sheets, because it actually stops the moisture of building, because it's under the insulation, so it keeps the hot air from hitting the cold air quickly, so it hits the rock wool and slowly gets colder. so it actually keeps that out, and it also keeps outside water in. We had some places where it was a lot of some droplets coming in of water from the roof because the roof is not brand new. So it is a lot better to use a sheet like this. If we did it without any sheet, the house would be freezing cold because the air would just run through the insulation and would not stop. And same with the wind, it would just come all in. So you definitely need a sheet like this.
Let's try not to cover Evie.
So as you can see, well, we're not finished, but we are done for today, and we're out of rock wool. That's as much we could have done. We did want to do 30 centimeters throughout the house, but we did most of the house is 35, because we had the 5 centimeters a lot. And then our bedroom is 45, and this will be also 45. So it's going to be a lot more than wanted, but that is over the standard, kind of. So we are over insulating, well, not over insulating, but insulating to a perfect amount, where in cold winters the heat at least is not going up. Still the walls, our bedroom walls are pretty good, but the warm walls on that side, I still want to dress them. And the floors are probably going to be our biggest cause of cold, because the floors are fully not insulated. We have under our floors fully dirt, just wood on kind of dirt. So that's really bad, but not something we can easily fix quickly. So for this winter, we'll have to just live with it as it is. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to see you in the next one. We're not going to film whenever we finish this. I'm just going to slowly buy the insulation and finish it slowly. Till the winter is going to be done. I mean, it's the tiniest piece ever, so should be only like 4, 5, 6 packs maybe of insulation needed to finish this, and then it's going to be properly insulated. So, yep, I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Okay.